What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl KandidwithKayla, and I am back with another video.
Did you miss me?
Well, I missed you too, and as you can see, I am back with another reality review. And child, tonight we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, tonight's episode was all over the place. Okay, it was crazy. I can't wait to come talk to y'all about it. So before we get into tonight's episode, if you're new to this channel, thank you for joining us. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you know every time I post. And if you are here, y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. Okay, go ahead. It's right there. You might as well. So y'all, anyway, listen. Lord have mercy. This episode, I already knew it was gonna be some drama from how last episode started off, because ended off, because last episode ended off, and you know your girl was like, Porsha was saying she wasn't in no praying mood, so I knew it was about to go down when this episode came, but I didn't really know it was gonna go the way it went. So, child, as soon as they come back to the table, they open it back up with Porsha saying she's not in the praying mood, so they pray over the food, and girl, y'all, it was. So they sit down, honey. They sit down eating this little unseasoned crab boil. Like, child, y'all know y'all should have ordered something out. I don't know why they was. This whole trip, I just feel like everybody was acting like they ain't know how to get food to the house. Like, honey, y'all got money, order some food. Because they was around there eating like poor people. Like, that, I ain't like the way that crab boil look. And I know she said it was her first time making it. But why y'all let somebody make a crab boil for the first time when y'all on a vacation, right? Just hire a chef. But anyway, you know. So, I mean, not even a few moments in, and Toya and Drew just start, they might as well say ding, 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 and drop the bell, because Toya and Drew just start going at each other, okay? They going back and forth. Drew called Toya marriage miserable. Oh, your marriage is miserable. You know, and so they calling each other marriages, this and that, which truth is, both of y'all marriages garbage. Like, both of y'all marriage is garbage. But anyway, Toya's like, well, yeah, that's why I'm getting divorced. That's why I'm getting divorced, honey. So I'm like, uh-oh, well, you know. And it's so funny because now Drew keep bringing up this #1 fan. You my #1 fan, child. Toya said, girl, yeah, I am your #1 fan and your only fan. I said, oh, child. I didn't know what I was like, girl, just sip your drink, child. Don't even argue back no more, because she done hit you with one. But anyway, they going back and forth, and then boom, Toya just drops a bomb and is like, well, was it you with Bolo at 6 in the morning? And I'm like, because I ain't never know that Drew was in the running to be with Bolo. Like, what? It might have been Drew. So now I'm all ears. I know y'all was all ears with me, because I'm like, what? Why would you accuse Drew? Like, because what did Drew have to do with it? Child. So of course Drew instantly is like, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. So then this brings us to Kenya. They like, oh well, Kenya jumps in, and Kenya, you know, Drew basically threw some shots at Kenya because of the investigation thing. I mean, everybody tired of it. So Drew was like, do you have any regrets while you're doing all this investigating? Because you had your legs bust wide open. And I thought that was funny, because I kind of was thinking that too. Like, are you trying to like make it so that you aren't so embarrassed when it come out? Like, if you shine the light on what everybody else did, it'll make what you did look very much less bad. But girl, we saw you with your legs from East Coast to West Coast, so you really need to stop judging people. Like, girl, you was doing a lot before the cameras wrapped, so you didn't even care if the whole world even saw you busting it wide open. At least the rest of them tried to like do it with discretion. But anyway, so Kenya's like, no, I don't have no regrets. I ain't trying to insinuate nothing. Then boom, Toya jumps back in. Y'all, I'm telling y'all this going back and forth. Toya jumps back in, and Toya's like, why are you investigating? She basically questioning Kenya. Like, what you doing, sis? Why are you even doing this? You know what I'm saying? So, now I agree with what Kandi said. 1 minute, Toya is jumping down Drew back like, oh, was it you with Bolo? And then the next minute, she is getting on Kenya, like, why you care? But, like, you need to pick a side because you're not going to investigate against the girl you don't like. But then tell the other girl to stop investigating on the other girls. Like, girl, no, man, that's not how it works. Pick a side, Toya. I don't know, y'all. I'm really just on the fence with Toya. I'm on the fence with Toya. I try not to say I dislike any of these people because I don't know them. So how can I dislike somebody I really don't know in real life? But the character that they portray, I'm not liking the character that Toya portrays on this TV. So anyway, child, the whole time this going on, Porsha quiet as a church mouse, okay? And Marlo, who we all know Marlo, we know Porsha mad because Marlo walked in at the beginning of the scene with Kenya. So Marlo goes, well, I heard noises too. I heard noises. So they're like, well, what noises you heard then? What you heard? Boom, Marlo says, I heard a sex party. They was like, what? A sex party? What? So, child. Marlo done told them folks she done heard a sex party. Talking about, well, not a sex party, sex noises, girl. Y'all, if looks could kill, Porsha would be in jail for murder right now. If looks could kill, Porsha would be on not 60 days in, because I know you get more days than that for murder, but you know what I mean. My girl would be locked up because she was staring through Marlo's soul through that table. Like, I know Marlo, like, girl, ooh, child. I know Marlo instantly regretted saying what she said the way Porsha was looking at her, because I regretted Marlo saying what she said, looking at Porsha, look at Marlo. But anyway, y'all, so they just going back and forth. It's this banter. They, not me, yes, her. Ken talking about why she think it was this person, and they saying like, oh, you insinuate Porsha, this, that, and the third, and out of nowhere, child, it's Tanya doggone time. It's Tanya time goes, well, I know one thing. I was in this girl's bedroom. I slept with this girl being Porsha. Y'all, oh my God, when I say everybody at the table probably wanted to like pimp slap her 2 times because, girl, nobody was talking to you. Nobody has said your name at this table. Kenya's not said your name the whole time. The only person that Kenya's really insinuated was Porsha and slightly Toya. But Kenya ain't said nothing about no Tanya. And here go Tanya. Well, I spent the room. After they just finished talking about whose room was what and what they heard coming from everywhere, Tanya gonna say she spent the night with Porsha. So, boom, Kenya like jackpot. I know what happened now. It was you and Porsha, and y'all got some of both. So I'm already like, Lord, y'all, I'm agitated at this point because what did you say this for? So they go on, and basically Porsha ends up leaving. Porsha left, and she was like, girl, I'm not gonna do this with y'all. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave this dinner, and I'm ready to leave this vacation, and I'm about to go to my room. And I can tell just how she's looking. Oh, she is fuming with Marlo. So at this point, I know it's going to be some smoke with Marlo going forward in the season because just, you could tell the whole dynamic just shifted at that table, child. So anyway, after Porsha leave, they still talking about it a little bit more. And Kandi says one of the realest things ever. Kandi is like, listen, why you in them folks' business? And Kenya keep on talking about how, oh, well, they was doing something inappropriate in the house, and something inappropriate. And this is how I feel, y'all. Whether something is inappropriate or not, and honestly, at a bachelorette party, if some people decide to be freaky or being freaks and having sex is not inappropriate, okay? Now, sex is inappropriate in public, but these people was in the house. They're at their house. They're in their comfort zone. So it really wasn't inappropriate if they was having sex. I mean, like, it is what it is. Now, was it a little disgusting? Yeah. Was it cringy? Yeah. Was it unnecessary? Yeah. Was it thotty? Yeah. But was it inappropriate? No. I mean, that's what they doing. And Kandi do the dungeon thing. It actually goes right along with Kandi's themes. Like, I honestly thought that all Kandi little dungeon parties was sex parties. That's what I thought, for real. No shade, but I thought that. So, anyway, I just don't get it. So, basically, Kandi was like, listen, that's their business, though. And if you was in your room sleep, you wouldn't have known. So, Ken does end up saying that she admits that it might be the auntie in her, you know. And I think right then and there, she kind of, you could see a wave go over her as if maybe she realized that she was tripping a little bit. So you could kind of see a shift in Ken. But y'all know a shift in Ken don't last but this long. As soon as you blink, shift is over. But you can see kind of like, it seemed like Ken kind of realized like, okay, maybe I am doing too much. So anyway, next thing, y'all, I'm glad they finally wrap up this dinner. Actually, it was weird because Bravo didn't even wrap the dinner up, really. They didn't even wrap up the trip. Let's just go into the next scene, and the next scene is Ralph and Drew. So I guess they back home. So, y'all, they back home. Ralph and Drew at home, and Drew done came back to their new house, okay? The new house that he done did without her. It didn't let her get no say in. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a cute little house now. I'll give it that. It's cute, and I'm glad. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for anybody to elevate. But, honey, is it just me, or do y'all get tired of... I get tired of watching Ralph and Drew scenes. Now, granted, I will say this. I love Ralph and Drew scenes because, truth be told, as far as the housewife aspect of things, they got the most interesting storyline because the rest of these people's marriages is boring. But I do like Mike Hill and Cynthia, but other than that, they still boring. Cynthia boring, like, but Mike Hill pretty interesting. But Drew them, they got like a right amount of drama, right amount of love to keep you interested. But at the same time, I get so tired of Ralph just always, you see them in the closet or whatever they was at, they trying to do stuff and Drew trying to help him. And once again, Ralph is acting like Drew is in the way. And I'm just like, what is that dynamic where Ralph is just always acting irritated with Drew? I don't like it. It's not giving me, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. I don't like it's not giving what it's supposed to give out of marriage. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about the dynamic of their relationship. Like, do y'all think it's normal? Am I tripping? Or am I not tripping and they do have like some real issues? So anyway, child, Drew goes forward to tell Ralph about the bachelorette party, which I'm glad she ended up telling him, because like I said in my review from last episode, like, how you gonna not tell him when it was on TV? Duh. Like, why would you say you're not gonna tell someone something that's on TV? But anyway, she goes on to tell him, and y'all, she surprisingly tells him everything. She tells him like she was twerking it and doing all of this. And I ain't gonna lie, Ralph looked so uncomfortable and mad. I respect though, he was like, oh, okay, you know, he tried to act cool. But Ralph looked like he really was not here for that. He was not going for that. And he ain't like what she was saying. Ralph looked like if the cameras weren't rolling, he would have cussed her out. And he probably would have. No tea, no shade. He looked like he'd be cussing Drew out. She seemed like the type that be getting cussed out and just move on. So anyway, she tells him or whatever, and they kind of get into some banter again. And Drew brings banter. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little country. I'm from Macon, Georgia. But anyway, Drew brings up this 3-day Tampa thing again. Drew, listen. Drew probably not going to see my videos because I don't really get 1,000 million views yet. But one day, she gonna see this video. Drew, baby, sweetie, stop. Leave that alone. Stop asking him. Y'all, I want Drew to stop asking Ralph about Tampa. He's never gonna tell you the truth. He keeps saying he was not with nobody. He wasn't doing anything. He won't tell you where he was in Tampa. Girl, let it go. Just accept that your man went to Tampa and cheated on you and you have taken him back. Y'all just move forward as if it didn't happen, because at this point, I'm getting tired of you asking him a question that he's not giving you an answer to. But, so anyway, meanwhile, during this scene, you know, they flashing other scenes and they flash over to Don Juan and Kandi. So Kandi and Don Juan, they having lunch. I'm sorry, they having lunch. And she's basically telling him everything that went on. And honey, towards the end of the conversation with Don Juan, y'all, why Kandi done said she didn't want to be the one to say it, but she heard the noises too. Jesus, I am floored because she said that she heard these noises. And she also, y'all, like, she really confirmed that she heard them coming from that way. And she kind of, without confirming, confirmed that it was Porsha and Tanya, because her and Don Juan started making jokes and they was like, oh yeah, Bolo know Porsha for real, or oh yeah, they can make an OnlyFans video and it can be called It's Tanya Time, y'all. I was cracking up laughing at that because I just thought it was funny. The shade was funny. I told y'all, I'm sorry about any sirens or loud noises y'all hear in the background. I live downtown Atlanta, so it comes with the territory. Sorry about that. But anyway, guys, so that is funny to me. They also showing the clip of Cynthia telling Mike about the bachelorette party. And y'all, it was too funny, too cute. I tell y'all, I love Mike. Cynthia tells Mike, and Mike is gonna stand up and get a water bottle and start dancing in Cynthia's face. He was like, oh, was he like this? Oh yeah, give me some, give me some. It was too funny, too cute. I love their little relationship. I like Mike. He's just a good guy, so I have nothing to say about him. So they come on to the next scene, and honey, it's Kenya. And to be honest, y'all, I'm not a Kenya fan, so they go on to the Kenya scene. I'm not a Kenya fan, but I'm also not a hater. So I'll say this. Kenya was going, she looked like she was shooting for some magazine. I think she said it might have been Alpha Magazine. I forgot to write it in my notes that I got. Y'all, I forgot. But I think it was Alpha Magazine, and I'm not no hater. Kenya looked really pretty. She always looks really pretty. She's ugly on the inside. Definitely not on the outside. She's a beautiful lady. So Toya comes into her shoot, and Toya comes in with a cake. And I just really, like I said, I just never understand Toya. I don't understand Toya. I don't get her. She just, something is off. What y'all think about Toya? But anyway, Toya brings Kenya a cake. That's a tongue twister. But Toya brings Kenya a cake. And she's telling her basically like she's sorry. And they're having this little heart-to-heart. And Toya's like, well, Kenya's like, I'm mad at you because I really want to smash this cake in your face because you ain't have my bag. Y'all attacked me. So Toya is like, I wasn't really trying to attack you yesterday when I was asking you why you was doing the investigation. I just don't like that you're putting the women on Front Street. Like, these women got husbands, they going through stuff, and, you know, you add a fuel to the fire for no reason, which, that's real. That's the whole thing I got with the thing. I'm not mad that she's trying to have people be accountable, because people should. If you're going to be out here being freaks, say, hey, I'm a freak. Cool. Wear a freak badge. Like, it's all right to be one. But the thing is, don't be out here doing it out of spite. So they go on to tell her, and she's like, well, I was hurt because, now y'all, here we get down to the meat of the issue with Kenya. Kenya says, really, the reason I was hurt is because the night before, when they was coming at me about the Brooklyn issue, you didn't say anything. You was on their side, and Porsha was the main one coming for me. And then the next day, you laid up, booed up, kissing on Porsha and doing all of this, and you're supposed to be my friend. And then, y'all, she says, I was really hurt because you know I got a crush on you. Drops mic. Y'all, this girl done told this lady she got a crush on her. So really, that's the real tea, y'all. Really, what it boils down to, in my opinion, y'all can drop down in the comments and tell me if y'all agree or disagree and why. But in my opinion, it boils down to the fact that really what happened is you thought that you were going to be the one to get drunk and get nasty with Toya. But Toya latched on to Porsha then, because Porsha's a party girl. She wild like that. You really got jealous because Porsha was getting more attention from Toya, and Toya was enjoying all of them and Tanya them more than you. So you went on this campaign to make them look bad. And it goes on where Kenya says, well, I heard it was a threesome between you, Tanya, and Kenya. So Toya says, like, no, for real, I ain't had no threesome. I didn't kiss Tanya, but I did kiss Porsha, and we had our little thing, whatever, but it was nothing with Tanya. It was not no threesome. But basically, long story short, Kenya is admitting that she really was just jealous. She really got some kind of weird girl crush fantasy. But then she ends up kind of shading Porsha. At the end of the conversation, she ends up kind of shading Porsha, and she does the little, that little sign at Porsha, which I thought like kind of picking, which I'm like, girl, how you gonna in one breath say you got a crush on Toya, and then in another breath try to kind of shade, you kind of trying to shade Porsha for messing with girls. Like, girl, I see that's that stuff I don't like that Kenya do. It's just like, she's a narcissist. I don't like it. So anyway, next scene, they pan over, they at Porsha house, and Porsha and Drew are having a conversation. And I must say, I really do like Porsha and Drew's friendship. It feels genuine, it feels lighthearted and fun. I really do like their friendship. I hope nothing happens, but I really think that they're both genuine people. Like, they real. I don't think they'll stop being friends. But basically, they're talking about the issue, and, they talk about how, basically what Kenya did, break girl code. Like, we having a fun night out, and you go back, and you trying to crucify us for it. Like, that's breaking girl code. That's not how it works. And, I agree with what Porsha said. Porsha was like, this girl is on a campaign, a hate Porsha campaign. She's doing anything to smear my name. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep paying her dust. And I think that's the best thing that Porsha can do, is to keep paying Kenya dust. Because we all know how Kenya do. Soon as you show Kenya that what she's doing is affecting you or bothering you, Kenya is on you like a gnat. She is on you like a gnat on a banana as soon as you let her know that what she's saying is working. So I do agree. Keep paying dust to that. So I thought it was funny. Quick little moment in between their conversation. Ralph called Drew, like, where you at? He's supposed to go to the store. And Drew shoot him this quick, unnecessary lie. Talking about I had to make a quick stop. Child, Drew, girl. She get off the phone talking about, girl, I'm drinking mimosas. And I am glad that Porsha was like, child, don't do that. Because it was funny, it was cute, but at the same time, it's unnecessary. And Drew, you'll be having a fit if he was doing that to you. I always think that women should, like, if you don't like that, don't do it, sis. Because if he do it back, you're gonna be mad. However, I don't feel bad for him when she did it, because, dude, you left your wife and kids for 3 days and didn't tell them nothing. Like, I'm never going to get past that, y'all. I'm never going to get past it. I might bring it up in every review. You never know. But they end up talking relationship, and I think that was cool. And, Porsha just talking about her feelings some more. But I'm tired of hearing about Porsha and Dennis and their feelings towards each other. Just call us when y'all about to have a wedding, or don't tell us nothing else if y'all ain't gonna never be together. Because we really tired of hearing it. Y'all don't know what y'all want to do, and we don't know what y'all want to do. And we ain't got nothing to do. We ain't got nothing to do with it no more, okay? I'm about as fed up with this situation as I am with Megan and Tory, okay? With that Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing. Don't care about who got shot anymore or who shot who. Also don't care who cheated on who. And if they stay together no more, they got that beautiful baby, and that's really all that matters. So, anyway, y'all, they move on to this next scene, and golly, y'all, this scene was intense. So, Ken goes to meet her attorney, and she's going to meet Attorney Weems, and they're talking about, this is her divorce, or, I don't know if this is a divorce attorney, but that's what they talk in divorce. So Ken sits down and she's talking to him. They do their little small talk. And she tells him that she talked to him about the custody petition because y'all remember in a previous episode, she was in fear that he would try to get custody. Child, so she telling him how Mark done called his lady, poured his heart out to her, playing songs. Oh, every song on my playlist is for you. I miss you. I want to be back together. I want to make it work. Just doing all of this, and you know, Porsha eating it up like that little boy was eating that cake on Matilda. The child, she is just eating it. So, child. Oh God, it was a little heartbreaking. As much as I don't like Ken, this scene really did it broke my heart a little bit because she's telling him how all of this good stuff is happening and she's in the green screen talking about she got hope, and child, Attorney Weems said, well, that's funny. He said, that's weird. That's suspicious. Child. Y'all, he said, well, I actually just got these papers that you should take a look at that was filed 2 days ago. Y'all, why Mark done filed for divorce in New York and asked for alimony? Yes, this man done filed for divorce and asked for alimony. Like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? So it's like a slap in the face. I feel bad for Ken. You could literally see like, oh, I felt bad for Ken in this moment because just nobody deserves to feel like that and to be played with like that. And you could just tell she's like broken. Like this thing is breaking her down. But, you know, they go on to talk about how he has to file in Georgia. He cannot file in New York. They didn't get married in New York or whatever the case may be. I'm not an attorney, so I don't know the legal issues or the legal, how that works. I've also never been divorced, so I don't know how that works. Or married for that matter. But I just thought it was sad that you would go after this girl's money when you publicly on TV always was saying, I don't need nothing from her. I'm self-made. I don't need nothing from her. You did say that. And I just think it's messed up. Like Ken said, like this man won't fight for his child, but you'll fight for my money. I think it's beyond disgusting. He's a narcissist. The faster she can get away from him, the faster she can live a better life. He's terrible. I don't wish Mark on nobody. Like, I honestly don't wish Mark on anybody. Do y'all know anybody like Mark? How would y'all handle Mark? Because, child, she being much nicer than I would be. But she said she's about to stop being nice. So we'll see going forward, honey. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because it's probably getting long. I don't even know how long it's been yet. But I know it's probably been a minute because I've just been talking. But anyway, we see in the upcoming clips, the little teaser where they got a New Orleans trip. Which I don't know why they're going on another trip. But it's happening. We see in the teaser they got a New Orleans trip coming up. And it's going to be a lot more drama coming with the season. So I am excited to see that. I'm excited to watch these episodes with you guys. So if you are still here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time I post a video. And I am excited to go on this journey of reality TV with you guys and reactions. If y'all have anything y'all want me to react to or review, make sure you drop it down in the comments below. All right, y'all have a good night.